It's winter camping time again, and this time we have decided to camp in the Airfield near Mew Lake campground in Algonquin Provincial Park. We hiked in along the regular hiking trail that's nearby.
It was actually a pretty easy hike in because we just take the main trail, which is well groomed. It's easy to walk along.
But this time, instead of going towards the Mew Lake waterfall, where we've camped before, we turned left, and then when we thought we saw some trees that might be appropriate to camp amongst,
Put snowshoes in to go off the main trail and go back in through the bush.
and found a nice spot. It's so nice to be out here again. It is awesome out here. It's not too cold right now. It's supposed to be getting even warmer. Hopefully not too warm. I don't want there to be slush and rain, but it's beautiful. Well, we got in here. We found a spot that looked kind of cool. Sort of stomped around a bit and got it packed a little bit, and we set up our tents. I've set up mine. Tim set up his, and we're gonna set up a tarp and decide where we're gonna make a fire.
There's a lot going on this long weekend, so the place is really crowded. There's people, lots of people enjoying the winter. There's a big skating rink going on.
So we headed over there and took a look at some of the people that had set up hot tents, showing what it's like to camp in a hot tent. There was some people building igloos, and they had hot dogs and hamburgers. So dinner last night was a hot dog and a hamburger. It was quite good. We went for a hike along the old railway line down towards Lake of Two Rivers.
There's so much spectacular scenery to see. It's so enjoyable. A little bit tougher if you get off the trail though. Snow's still pretty deep and pretty tough to walk along. Well, just hiking along the trail and looking out over all the lakes and all the neat scenery and stuff. There is another portage trail that goes way up this giant mountain, but the snow's a little tougher for walking here. And we've got lots of chores to do back at camp, so I think we're gonna head back to camp and gather up some firewood and see what the day brings. Came back and now I'm just gonna sit out for a little while, enjoy this beautiful weather. As you can see, short sleeves. It's nice with the sun out. Gonna do some puzzles and just relax for a little bit in the afternoon and enjoy the day.
Well, it's getting near 5 o'clock. We've got maybe an hour and a half before the sun has set. Tim's been gathering some wood. I chopped some wood up, and we should have enough wood tonight for a fire because we bought some as well. A fire that will last longer than it did last night. But it's not as cold as it was last night, so that should help as well. This is our second last day It's warmed up already. It's going up to like 1 or 2, maybe even 3 degrees today. And unfortunately, we're probably going to get rain a little later on. Definitely rain tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Right now, we are going to hike to the waterfall near Mew Lake campground. We cannot be here and not go there because that is such a beautiful spot. So you've probably seen it in every single one of our winter camping videos, and you're going to see it again. We have just got to the railway line from the waterfall. That way is the Provoking Lake Trail up a really steep, crazy hill. We're going this way, following the railway line. It'll take us back all the way to where we're camped in the airfield. This is the Monday of the family day weekend. So there was a lot of people up here over the weekend. Saturday particularly, Sunday a few people went home. Today a lot of people went home. Now we're pretty close to the Mew Lake campground, so first thing this morning I went over there and did some scrounging around for wood that had been left behind by people that have left. We went back a little later and scrounged around again because more people had left, and we've got a lot of wood. We took our toboggans out there and loaded them up. We even left wood behind. There was campsites with piles of wood that we didn't even touch because we've got so much, so we're gonna have a good fire tonight. Well, we knew it was gonna rain today, possibly, because it's 2 degrees. It got up to 3 degrees today. We might be lucky. It looks like it's more ice pellets right now. I would much prefer that to actual rain. It could be a bit of a mix. So I'm actually hoping that the temperature drops so that it does turn to either ice or snow. Problem is it's gonna rise tomorrow and it's gonna be like 7 degrees in the morning and it's supposed to be rain. Lots of rain. So that'll be fun. This is not pleasant. That was really unpleasant. Really unpleasant. Hiking out in that rain, packing up in that rain, just horrible. I think I prefer canoeing out in rain than this. Winter camping is amazing. I absolutely love it. But when it gets warm and it starts to rain on you, that is not fun at all. But we'll be back, that's for sure.